Joining us now, retired four-star general and Fox News senior strategic analyst, Jack Keane. General, great to have you back with us.
Great to be here.
So I want to start with something overnight we got from the Defense Secretary Austin talking about new assets moving into the region, the Eisenhower Strike Group. He specifically references escalations by Iran and its proxy forces. I mean, obviously, Hezbollah, Hamas among that. What are the greatest threats you see now?
Well, certainly the number one threat is Hezbollah. I mean, they're a paramilitary force. They have conventional capability. They have 130,000 plus rockets and missiles that the Iranians have given them. They got them from no place else, and these are much more advanced, more precision, more lethality, and actually more accuracy in terms of the range of these weapons and what they can do on the ground. So yes, they have a significant capability. Israelis have handled them before, but struggled with it back in 2006. What we would see here is a very heavy rocket and missile attack that can range all of the major cities. We've never seen it on a scale that they actually have. Now, when you look at what's actually happening on the ground with Hezbollah, they have not evacuated any of their southern positions, which they likely would have done with their people. They have not gone to any kind of full mobilization yet, which they would likely do. But the only thing that is relevant here, and so our viewers understand, it's Iran. They will make this decision whether they go or not. And that's likely has something to do with how things go in Gaza with the Israelis and what the perception is in the international community as well. It's going to be Iran's decisions, just as the Hamas attack on Israel was Iran's decision.
I want to put up a map of the region there because there's so many other countries that we're talking with, we're trying to influence, trying to stop this from spreading more broadly in the region. How are we doing on that point? Because, as you said, Iran, many people believe, is calling the shots, but we have other actors there who can influence what's happening in the region.
Yeah, certainly. What the United States is doing, first, give the president credit for his speech the other night. Something I think when it comes to Ukraine should have been done a year ago, but it's here now. Secondly, certainly moving the military capability into the region that you're referencing is very critical. Capability is part of deterrence. The adversary sees the capability and they know it's powerful and they know it would harm them. The second thing that's crucial with deterrence is, are you willing to use it? And that is where our adversaries have had doubts about the United States recently. So I'm hoping that privately we are telling and poking a finger figuratively in the chest of the Iranians and saying, don't make this move, because we are dead serious that we will use this capability against your proxies and possibly against you yourself. I'll leave the target selection up to the administration and the Pentagon. But that is what deterrence is all about. It's not just enough to move the capability that's there. Your adversary's got to believe you're going to use it.
I want to ask you quickly, too, because you're just back from Ukraine. Polls show us that people growing weary here, at least about the financial support, not knowing what the finish line is. What can you tell us about what's happening there on the ground?
Well, first of all, you got to realize all this is connected, what's happening. The United States is facing global security challenges we haven't seen since World War II, Shannon. I mean, look at this. We have 3 geographic areas, vital national interest: Europe, China, the Indo-Pacific region, and also the Middle East. War has broken out in 2 of those areas, and in the 3rd area, China, he's threatening it. This is not happening by accident. They perceive that we don't have the capability to deter them anymore, that we've lost some political will, and he will reflecting this loss of political will in Ukraine. We not only have to support Ukraine, Ukraine's got to win this war. It's related to these other 2 regions. The world is becoming a more dangerous place, and the United States' weakness is what they perceive. Whether it's real or not, it's irrelevant. They perceive it. We've got to win that war in Ukraine. We cannot have Russia win that war. If that happens, China wins and so do the Iranians. And what does it do? It encourages them. It emboldens them. We all see the aggression that has increased in the last couple of years. It's not by accident. It's their perception that they have one opportunity, which is what the Germans, the Japanese, and the Italians thought in World War II, and 2, the perception of weakness. And it's here.
It's very dangerous. General, thank you for always giving us some of your insights and expertise.
Yeah, great talking to you, Shannon.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page. This is the only way that I know for sure that you're not going to miss any great commentary, any great news bites, any great interviews coming your way on Fox. You can get it all here on YouTube. So subscribe right now.